that's not on brand with my project, and I need to write something on brand with my project right now, and blah, blah, blah. And it just,
I have actually found myself, as I get better at producing and better at writing songs and better at making things that I like in a long form setting where it's like, I've given myself a whole Saturday to work on music. I found more resistance to like just fucking make a beat for fun in 30 minutes.
mm-hmm.
Like I'll be like, no, that's not a productive use of my time because I'm not going to get to a full song and then it's not going to be good. So, like, no, stop. What are you doing? You love this. Like you love this shit. You fucking love this shit. And you sit there and you come up with some weird, stupid roadblock for why you shouldn't just sit down and create for the joy of creation. So stupid. It's so stupid. But I find myself doing that to myself all the time. I'll be like, no, it's not right. I'm not gonna. No. Control your ape. I'm speaking from experience here. Like, it's funny because I'll still sit down and write music that I like when I give myself a whole Saturday, but I'm afraid to do like the fun experiment, like we were just talking about, like the spend time fucking around for the sake of fucking around because you're gonna get to the things. You're gonna create the things that you can use in those music writing sessions that are gonna be like weird and different and groundbreaking. And it's like you have, as you build more skills, you should be more inclined to spend that time experimenting because those experiments are more fruitful because you know what the fuck you're doing. Except you have, like, at least for me, like I build more of a mental roadblock of like, no, you are good. Don't prove to yourself that you're not good by like fucking something up. Like, what the fuck?
I've done that.
Video games all day, right?
Yo, comment below or email us. We should do production challenges on here. And hashtag good vibes.
Oh, we're back to that.
Yep. I agree with you though, man.
I'm no longer suggesting production challenges on here because we are 0 for 8, 9, or however many we've suggested.
You're just too good, bro.
Of 0. Well, we did one.
You did one.
I did.
You all the props. We showed up the next week and you're like, oh, I did this thing. It's so cool. And we're like, right. We said that a week ago.
Yeah.
Whoopsie days.
For our long-time listeners, it's got to be a running gag by now.
Definitely.
Man, I do feel you, though. I definitely feel I have to consciously get myself out of that mindset to just enjoy what I'm going to write, because I feel like sometimes, even still, instead of just rolling with whatever the vibe is that day, I'll try and like sometimes shoehorn ideas in, or like not use a sample because I have this very specific idea in my mind of what type of song I want to write. And it's not a slow R&B song, but I found a slow R&B loop that sounds so dope, and I'm not going to use it because that's not on brand with my project, and I need to write something on brand with my project right now, and blah, blah, blah. And it just holds you back, man. It's hard to like think objectively in that sense, instead of just realizing like the real key was realizing that if we're going by Pareto principle and one out of every 10 or 2 out of every 10 tracks roughly are going to be good, you just have to accept that sometimes 1 of those 10 or 5 of those 10 are going to be a soul track, and you don't even listen to soul. But that's just what's coming out right now. And if that's what it is and that's not part of your brand, you got to just get that shit out and be like, all right, I'm writing one not for the brand right now, and I'm going to get this out, and I'm going to show up tomorrow, or I'm going to show up tonight, depending on how long the session is, and I'm going to start the next song. And if that's on brand, cool. If it's not on brand, well, then I got to show up and write another one. I'm not saying you can't guide that intention, but don't fight it.
So
Agreed.
True. So
Agreed.
True.
Allow the creativity to come out. Like, you never know what that's going to do too. Like, you never know if you're going to meet an artist, a vocalist that like is looking for beats and like, yeah, I know you do dubstep, but like, do you want to like, you got any beats for me? Like, well, I actually have this little stash of random shit I made and didn't know what to do. Oh, you love these. Oh, I guess I'm making you an EP. Like, never know when that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And, you never know when something's going to like move you in a direction you didn't know was going. Maybe people absolutely love your soul beats and nobody's ever responded to a dubstep beat that you've ever made. And you stop and think like, like, why fight the feeling? Maybe I'll make some more soul beats. Like, I mean, just like what you were saying, like being so worried about, does this fit my project? Like that has like killed me in the past. Like basically at the end of me being a rapper who produced his own beats and right before the start of me being a producer that raps sometimes, I had this whole section of my life where I was so beat blocked. The only time I've really been super beat blocked because I was so zeroed in on, I gotta make this EP. And so I can only write beats that are perfect for this EP. And it's gotta be this specific sound that I'm imagining. And I was holding myself back from doing anything else. And it just, everything ground to a halt. I tried to turn off all the faucets of creativity but one. And that last one wouldn't drip a drop. And then as soon as I said, fuck it, screw this EP, I'm never finishing it. I don't want to do it at all anymore. I'm just going to make random beats of any genre. Then all of a sudden, I could not stop making beats.
Yeah.
A lot of them weren't even good, but I had a blast to make them. Like the first time I ever tried dubstep, the first time I ever tried house, the first time I ever tried so many of the things that I love doing now was that month that I just said, screw it. I can make anything I want. And my creativity has never really shut off since then.
I like it. What's up, humans? It's Luke, your friendly neighborhood trap Jesus. Thanks so much for watching the podcast, checking out our videos. We truly appreciate you. So, Rip Kenny, Tesco, and myself got you a gift. We made you a free sample pack. It's got basses, it's got FX, it's got crazy percussion and Foley sounds, and it's free. It's all yours. Just click the link in the description below. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with your friends. We appreciate you. Peace out and peace among worlds.